Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be working on the train station. The pieces for this finally arrived the other day, and I completely scrapped my ideas for the video that was supposed to come out today. So we are working on this instead because I'm really excited for it. So we're just going to jump right in. All right, so this is what the train station currently looks like. As you can see, there is a floor, and that is pretty much it. But today we're going to be fixing that with these pieces right here. So we're going to go in and we're going to use pretty much most of these pieces in this build here. Most of these pieces are from an order back in November, and then a handful of these pieces are from an order that I just got in the other day. So we're going to start using these right now. All right, so as you can see, I am pretty much just going in and building up the first floor here. I'm going through with these different sections of the front of the station and then each different side of the building here. And that is pretty much it. There's not a lot to it. I have my computer off to the side here so I can reference the digital file that I had made for this. And if you guys want to check out that digital file in more detail, I will put that video in the top right in which I go in depth on it and I kind of show you guys my thought process on it. But today we're actually implementing all this, which is really, really awesome. And so pretty much this whole first wall here is almost done. And then all the other walls around the sides as well are looking really good too. All right, so this is what we've gotten so far, and I think this looks really, really good. I am very happy with this, and it looks even better than the digital file did, so I'm happy with it, and even though it's not done yet, I think it looks great. The front wall here is pretty much done. There's a couple more layers of plates to add, but the stair side right here also looks really good. Again, just need to go in above the door and a few other areas like that. And then the back wall right here that you're looking at right now looks pretty good. It does need a little bit more work than the other walls do, but that will come in just a minute here, so don't worry about that. And again, I'm really happy with this. I am very excited to see what the end product eventually looks like. And these windows, for those of you that are wondering, these windows are actually inspired by an official Lego set, which is actually the Natural History Museum, which is right behind the building right here. And I really love that window above the main entrance to the museum, and I wanted to recreate that here. And so that's what I did. And so I think it looks good, and the whole thing as a whole looks really good. And so I'm happy with it. And it's not done yet. There's still quite a bit of work to do. So we're going to jump back in just a second here. But I can't give this enough praise, to be honest with you. I'm very happy with this. I spent a lot of time in the digital file kind of mulling it over and trying to see what worked and what didn't. And I think it really paid off, and so I'm really happy with how it's starting to turn out. And also here is a closer look at the entrance that has the ramp on it. And again, it looks pretty much the same as the entrance on the other side, which we're going to take a closer look at in just 1 second here. But again, it looks good, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think the white and the dark tan and the sand blue really help complement each other, and they look really nice. And the side with the stairs, again, we already took a look at this just a second ago, but I think this looks good. And I do need to figure out the situation above the door, but that'll happen in due time. And this is what it looks like from the street, actually. So there is what the sidewalk looks like next to it and all that stuff. And I'm actually going to go in and add one more little detail, which you'll see right now. And that detail is actually the 1x2 bricks stacked up with the 1x2 cheese slope on it. And I think that helps add a nice little bit of depth to the building as well, because otherwise it would just be a flat corner here. And I wanted to make it look a little bit more interesting. I don't love the dark tan meeting the light gray right on the edge of the building here, but overall, I'm really happy with this, and I think it looks really good from pretty much every angle, and so I'm happy with it, and so let's continue building. All right, so I've been pretty busy, and I went ahead and I pretty much finished this front wall here. I just need to add the light gray plate up at the top and then the tiles, obviously. But the stained glass above the door looks great, in my opinion. I'm really a big fan of that, and I think it looks really, really good. And this front section as a whole looks really, really nice as well. And here is what that stair side entrance looks like. And actually, here is an even better look at it. Just I moved the camera a little bit just so you can kind of see it better. And I think it looks great. I do still need to figure out a couple things here, but overall, I'm very happy with this building as a whole. And the tiling design in the interior is also really working for me as well. And here's just a couple more angles of it. The building techniques in this aren't crazy. It's mostly just bricks and plates on top of each other. The most complex thing would probably be the use of the brackets above the windows, but even that's not complicated. It's just a bracket with a grill tile on it on the side. And that's pretty much it. This is a very basic thing, but I'm using layering and different depths and different brick textures to try and get some nice detail in it. And I think that's really working out in my favor here. And I'm very, very pleased with how it's turning out so far. All right, so I went ahead and I pretty much finished up the tiles on the top here that you can see. And I think this looks really, really good. I'm very happy with this. I've been saying that a lot in this video, but I do truly mean it. And I think it looks really, really good. And so I'm going to give you guys kind of a tour of the whole thing because I feel like you guys would probably want that. You know, if I were watching this video, that's what I would want. And so pretty much this is that main entrance right there with the stairs. And then you can kind of see it's hard to get a good angle of it because of the bonsai trees right here. But I think this looks good. And as you can see, I added some bricks above the door here. I don't love the look of that, but I think it's better than not having anything at all. So I'm going to leave it as this for now with the brackets, the grill tiles, and then the white brick behind it. I think it looks all right for the time being, and it kind of matches what is going on with the windows here. So I guess that's fine, and I guess I will probably just leave it for the time being until I come up with something better. But as it is, I think that looks fine, and this is what it looks like from the other side here. So again, nothing crazy, and it's pretty simple. And then the gumball machine in there is from the corner kiosk, the promo that came with the Tudor corner right there. And so that's what this side looks like. And then over here is the exact same thing, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't have enough light gray brackets, so I had to use dark gray on both sets of doors. So that is kind of unfortunate, but you can't really tell. So I think that's nice, and I think it works out pretty decently well. And so I might just leave it as that for the time being. And that is the whole building here. And like I said, the tiles look good. I really like this pattern that I had made in here. I think it looks great, and I'm really happy with that. And so these cheese slopes are actually here because I had put them there in the digital file before I had figured out the roof design. But now that I know what the roof is going to be, I don't think I need this here. So I'm probably going to go ahead and remove these and then just replace them with 1x2 tiles. But until the roof is done, I'm going to leave that as it is. And I gave you guys a sneak peek of the roof in a different video, but it's still not done yet. And I'm going to save that for a different video where I go in and I add all of the final details to this, like the fence on the back of the platform and then all the other details like that. So we're going to save that for a future video, and so we can kind of give it its own spotlight, I guess. And yeah, the platform here is the same, but I did go ahead and add a couple more minifigures out here, and I think this looks great. I think this looks really, really good. And like I said, the windows are from the Natural History Museum, but I like it. I think it looks really nice, and here is a bit of a different angle here for you. This is what I was talking about earlier with those 1x2 bricks right there. Yep, right there. And so I went in and I added those, and I think it looks great. Now, my only gripe with this entire build here is this section right here, or I guess the multiple sections with the dark tan meeting the light gray. I touched on this a little bit ago, but I don't love it. I'm not a huge fan of that. And so maybe in the future, I'll go back and I'll find a way to change it. But as it is right now, I don't foresee myself changing it because it's not often that I'm going to look at it like this anyways. So I think it's okay to leave it as it is for now. But even still, with that tiny little detail that I don't love, I think the whole thing as a whole, I think it looks great. And I'm really, really happy with this. And so we're actually going to get the train going in just a second here, just to show you guys what it looks like when the train's going by. And not only are we going to run the Orient Express, we're also going to run the Horizon Express because I did go ahead and motorize this in a members only video. And so if you guys are not channel members, I highly recommend that you at least consider it, because in becoming a channel member, you get early access to videos, you get exclusive videos, and on top of that, you get behind the scenes pictures and also members exclusive polls. So that is stuff that you don't want to miss out on, especially if you are invested into the city here. And there are different levels to it, but it is entirely optional, and you guys are amazing, and I couldn't ask for anything more than just watching the videos and enjoying it. But seriously, whatever you choose to do, thank you. But that's pretty much it for me about the train station here. The first floor is officially done, and that is a crazy thing to say considering I digitally designed it in October and I ordered the pieces in November. And here we are now, and it's finally done. And so now we can go ahead, we can run the trains by, and we can see how everything looks. And if you guys are interested in building a train station of your own or a train layout, whether it's part of a city or a standalone thing, Amazon is actually having a sale on the straight track pack right now, and also the switch track packs are on Amazon as well. And so I have an Amazon affiliate link for both of those. That is down in the description. The affiliate link does not cost you anything extra, but it will give me a small commission on any purchases using that link. And so if you guys would use that, and if you're interested in buying the track, that would be greatly appreciated as well. And I just want to say thank you to you guys for checking that out. All right, so I have the Orient Express going around the layout now, and then in a minute we will switch over to the Horizon Express. But the Orient Express is coming around the curve right now, and you can see how it looks once it passes by the station here. And I'm really happy with that. I think it looks fantastic, and so I'm very happy with this. In the next episode of the train station rebuild, it will probably be the last, I think, because then we could do the roof and then all of the details, and then also maybe the footbridge as well. I might make that its own video. I haven't fully decided yet, but the Orient Express is coming around, so we'll let that go past the station one more time, and then we can go and we can see what the Horizon Express looks like once it goes by as well. And then we will take it from there. All right, so the Orient Express is in the siding now, and the Horizon Express is coming in front of the train station here. And I think that looks great. There's a lot of expresses, so I keep getting confused about which one is which, but the Horizon Express, the orange one that's running around the layout right now, I think looks great. I probably could get the Orient Express to run on the layout continuously with the Horizon Express as well, but I don't want them to crash, and so we're not going to do that today. I don't really want to spend my night repairing trains, so we're going to just leave it as that for now. You saw the Orient Express go around a couple of times, and now you're watching the Horizon Express go around as well. Unfortunately, I don't have a motor in the cargo train. I could swap motors, but I don't really feel like doing that. And plus, the cargo train doesn't really make sense for a train station. So we're just going to leave it as this. And so that's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like the video and subscribe, as well as click the bell notification so you don't miss any future uploads. If you guys have any feedback for me on the design of the train station or the trains going around the layout, or if there's anything else that you feel like you want me to know, make sure to drop a comment down below and I'll be sure to answer you. But seriously, thank you guys so much for watching. That's pretty much all I have to say, but I'm going to let the train go around one more time just so you guys can check that out. And that's, again, all I have to say. So seriously, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.